Welcome to another episode of City of Rats. It's your boy Kunal, it's your boy Dennis, it's your boy Bruce. Yo, we're recording on Memorial Day.
Yo, happy Memorial Day, dude.
Yeah, right?
That was a test, and you failed. You don't say happy Memorial Day.
What do you
don't
say?
celebrate like that, you fucking piece of shit.
Here we go.
This is for all the dead whites that our country gave up.
But we're not going to mention the other colors, though, because they don't count.
The other ones too, but you know.
Yeah, they don't count. They don't. Bruce, bored of Memorial Day already. I've been telling people my dog hates Memorial Day because he doesn't like the troops.
Yo, my mom's in the hospital, and she hates Memorial Day. Just putting it all on
pile
mama.
it on, yeah. Man, we're recording on Memorial Day for people, for the fans.
The things I do for this fucking podcast.
I'm gonna
I
tell
should
you-
be on a beach somewhere with my fat fucking Irish stomach
Yes.
out getting sunburned.
Yes, 100%.
Eating a hot dog that I don't even like.
Yeah. That's somebody was gonna. I was out at a picnic earlier, and they were like, "Oh, I want to buy some hot dogs. It's for Memorial Day," and I've never been more sickened.
Sickened?
Yeah, dude, fuck that noise.
Look at them celebrate because of Memorial Day. You're
Yeah,
not supposed
yeah,
to be look at them eating hot dogs,
Yeah,
celebrating the human experience,
Right.
the American
This
lifestyle.
country built on blood that you don't even understand.
What'd you eat today? Probably some foreign shit. Look at you. Look at you.
I just had strictly Middle Eastern food.
Yes.
Yeah.
You called mother and was like, "Tell me what to do. We got to throw some shit in the pan today."
I'm sitting here just making hummus, just humming along prayers.
Yeah, Memorial Day, it's one of those tricky holidays where you're really not supposed to be like, "Happy Memorial Day."
Sure.
But if someone says it, you
Yeah.
got to be such an asshole. Or I guess had a bunch of friends die overseas in the war to be like, actually, we don't say.
Right. Yeah. You're not wearing black. That to me is a huge. Is it because of Memorial Day you're wearing a green camo?
We were going to address the shirt post Patreon, I thought. I thought we were going to save the juicy.
No.
We were going to have the end of the regular YouTube be like, stay tuned to find out about Dennis's shirt.
I wore black to counteract.
Oh, shit, you're wearing, oh, my God.
Yeah. I had to do that.
Yeah, I'm going to try out some new fashions for the summer.
Yeah.
People have been telling me I've been on the black streak for what, 7 years? Something like that?
7.
Because it wasn't always like that.
Whoa, what, there was a time?
There was a time. See, you forget. I'd wear a T-shirt with a graphic on it.
You look like you're about to stare off into the distance because you lost your wife at sea.
There was a time.
She was in the war, but you weren't.
There was a time when Helen used to buy my clothes. God, she loved color and logos and words.
Yeah.
Once she left, I gave it all up.
Yeah.
Just black tees and black shorts.
She used to wear a Gap sweatshirt. I'd make an inappropriate joke.
Ew, what kind of inappropriate joke? Oh, my fucking wife, dude. I forgot that it was my wife we're talking about.
Yeah.
How could you?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try.
What
Do you remember? I remember being at an open mic in our earliest days of comedy and friendship, and I was wearing. Now listen, it didn't fit right. Right?
It's already a great start.
This is before comedians and the world in general beat me down into just wearing solid colors and nothing else. You know what I mean? Trying to free myself from all criticisms. But my brother had gotten this for me for Christmas, and I thought it was pretty sick.
The shirt that says "Who farted?"
Oh, you've seen him? I thought he made it.
Yeah.
Who farted? I thought he had it copywritten.
Right. He's got a little C at the end of the "Who farted" thing.
On the back, it just says, "It was me."
Yeah.
It was me. If you can't tell already.
Right.
I thought it would have been cool if I could have pulled it off, but it was from Hot Topic.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You don't remember this, do you?
No, I don't. Not at
You
all.
were the one who shit all over it, which is why I bring it up.
Oh God.
You were the reason why I wear
Me from the past is a very
Is that the worst?
Yeah, it's the worst, dude. I out here saying all sorts of shit.
Why are you bringing up old shit, bro? That was old Kunal.
Yeah,
That was 10 years ago.
I'm fresh and friendly now.
Meanwhile, if I wore it now, you just tear into me even more.
Oh yeah.
You're not wearing that on the podcast.
What? I'm dying of anticipation to hear what this
I
is.
think you'll remember it when I describe it. And I even know where it was.
Where was it?
I can't remember my mom's birthday, but I remember where I was when you shit on this article of clothing. We were at
your mom's
Vibe
birthday.
Lounge.
All right.
All right, first my wife, now my mom. You're cutting it. You're walking on thin ice, dude.
I'm just talking about having sex with your brothers.
Take it, Brian. Take it, Hayden.
Yeah.
Fill in any number of Irish names there.
Yeah.
Bringing my cousins into this now.
Yeah.
You're just landing hits you don't even realize.
Right.
It was a
Vibe Lounge, Rockville Center.
Rockville Center, which was those open mics, as you remember. The Vibe Lounge mic was depressing.
First of all, there was never an audience.
Yeah,
It was-
which most open mics.
In New York, yes, but in Long Island, you would expect a little different. Also, for an open mic, every comedian got 9 minutes,
So long.
which is the worst.
So
amount of
long.
time.
And even the decent people, and I say that meaning anyone who's probably still doing it,
Yes.
which is, I think, just me and you, maybe.
Yeah. And
You'd
Tim.
waste all your good stuff. Yeah, and Tim. You'd
and
waste
Tim.
all your good stuff in the first 4 or 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're just like,
Yeah.
So what happened to me as I walked into
And
Vibe
then-
Lounge today?
And then the thing is, Scott, who was hosting it,
Yes.
would make you do your time.
Yeah, you could get off early.
He would just let you. He'd be like, the stage will be empty.
Yeah. You'd
I
be
don't
like,
care.
No.
No.
Go back up there.
Yeah, you're doing your 9 minutes.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So.
So we're all feeling stressed out anyway. We're all feeling very
It
vulnerable.
was a Monday too, right?
I think it was a Tuesday.
It was a Tuesday.
Monday was a better mic. I forget.
Yeah.
I think Monday might have been whatever. I don't know. Some
Yeah,
fucking
but
mic.
it's a terrible way to start your week when you got to do 9 minutes at an open mic of people that you have more minutes than people.
Yes, more minutes than people. Exactly. Sometimes you show up to be 5 people and you'd be like, let's fucking do it.
Yeah, I'm
I guess
excited.
we're all getting 12.
Yeah.
You know, and the person who works there is just like, you all have to buy 2 drinks.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the rule.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll stay for this, but you all
The
have to buy
guy
2
who
drinks.
worked there, the bartender, was, I mean, God
that
bless
Shaka?
his- Shaka, yeah. God
I've
bless his
seen
heart.
him. I feel like I bump into him every 12 years.
Yeah.
Maybe not 12, but 6.
Yeah.
Because I've seen him out in the streets. Chaka, if you're listening,
Yeah.
we
big
miss
ups.
you. I still have drink tickets I want to cash in.
Shaka, subscribe to the Patreon. How about you buy us around?
Yeah, get back in there, bro,
Yeah.
dude. It was a nylon zip-up. I don't know what you'd call it. It had a little collar to it.
Yeah.
Sleeves. It had double red stripes down the sleeves. You're not even. This isn't even the best part.
Yeah.
Remember, I said Hot Topic now.
Yeah, right.
So it's like a nylon black zip-up
Sure.
for double red stripes down the sleeve. Breast pocket. No breast pocket, but breast insignia.
Yeah.
The old school X-Men logo, the yellow, red
Yeah,
X.
yeah.
And then on the back,
Yeah.
like a vinyl sticker type deal of a mural of the old school X-Men from the 90s. And I was like, if I could just drop 30 pounds so that this didn't. And I walked on stage, and I don't know if you said it during my set or after my set. You probably said during your set. There was a lot of roasting too at Vibe Lounge.
Yeah, well,
you got 9 minutes.
dude.
Just like-
Dude, one guy read his suicide letter on stage.
I remember that. I
Yes,
remember that. Yeah.
Mo. Yeah.
Mo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good suit. That was a good suicide letter.
I'm going to tell you right now, one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. A man reading his suicide letter and then correcting it as he read it.
Yes, giving himself notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said where he's like, I'm going to miss you all. And he stopped and he said, that was a lie.
That was a lie.
Yeah. I wouldn't be in this predicament if I had anyone to miss.
Which is so true.
Yeah.
Oh. So
So you're wearing this jacket.
you called me Muffin Top. You called me a Muffin Top, dude. You said Muffin. I think that was the last time I ever wore it. Like I would break it out once in a while.
Well, like-
if I was feeling trim.
Was that your X-Men name?
Muffin Top?
Yeah. Is that?
$3.50 for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Muffin Top.
Yeah.
Muffin Top's a free spirit because that's what the top of the muffin represents. When you
Yes.
finally break outside of your barriers and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, when you spill over your barriers.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
fuck you. Fuck you. Now I'm wearing a green shirt and it's bringing back old memories of
Yeah.
terrible clothes, all right?
First of all, this green, dark forest green is so close to black, dude. It's like fine.
Oh, yeah, I can't. Well, I'm not going to come in here with like a yellow Hawaiian shirt on.
No. First of all, if you wore
If I swung out that far,
if
you'd be
you-
really concerned.
this would be an hour and a half of me going at you.
Yeah, going at me?
Going at
No,
you.
no concern?
No. Fuck concern.
All right, hold on, wait. I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Oh, come on now. An hour and a half of going at me,
Yeah,
giving me
yeah.
the business
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
I deserve it.
I think you walked in here with that shirt, and I said to you, for those who are listening, he's wearing a short sleeve Carhartt. I would say it's like a forest green shirt.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly
forest
how
green.
I would describe
Yeah,
it.
and it looks great. You look fantastic. And you can't handle even a compliment.
I'm trying to let it soak in.
I complimented him before, and he said, "No, pull it back."
Well, you said it. You didn't say. You said like I love. You said you wanted to put your dick in me, and I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm going back to the black shirt.
Right.
No, you said tremendous or
Yeah,
spectacular.
I think it looks stellar.
Something stellar. That was
I
Come
said it
on,
looks
no.
stellar. Yeah. I think
Just
it looked great.
I like the shirt.
Yeah,
That's
it looked
all I
great.
want.
I know. Look at how disgusting you are as a person. You can't handle a compliment.
I can't handle the buttons on the pockets, man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Very particular.
I don't like
Is
that.
it?
I don't like the button aspect too. I don't
Yeah,
like the,
too many buttons.
Too many buttons on the pockets. I don't.
You know
like
what? It's gonna be the fucking summer of buttons, dude. All
that.
right.
Dude, you could just cut them bitches right off.
The buttons?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got the button receiving holes.
Fuck
And then people say, this guy's got his life not together at all. He's
don't give
fucking
a
missing
shit.
all his buttons.
I'll tell you right now, I think buttons suggested use only.
This is like Freaky Friday right now. You wearing all black, saying, I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck what people think if I'm lacking buttons.
No, I think that's ridiculous. Like, so many times they give you these buttons, and if you don't want them, you just lob them right off. I'll cut the logo off shirts all the time. I don't care.
You just walking around with like a nickel-sized hole in your shirt. It's like, what was that? It's like, don't worry about it.
It's a 90s Gap shirt. The entire chest is gone.
You're just missing a huge square.
Yeah. I look like I got into a fist fight.
I'm not going to be no corporate whore. I'll tell you that much. Wearing
right?
these fucking
I just get
logos
rid of
on
the
my
P
chest.
and the G, and it's just A for Aurora. But you
there
but
you
my
go.
nipples are sticking out.
You got titty tassels on?
Yeah, I look like I'm in the Bad video for Michael Jackson.
I don't know the video.
Ah,
But
God,
titty
man.
tassels?
Yeah, titty tassels is funny. Yeah,
For some reason, titty tassels seems Indian to me too. So like,
does.
in my head, you're like,
Yeah.
represent. You know, you're Queens, you're
Yeah.
Indian,
Yes.
you're free love. You're all the above.
I get what you're going with, but it's still kind of insulting.
What, that titty tassels seem Indian?
Yeah.
You agreed with me immediately.
No, I didn't mean it.
You can't take it back.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to give it to you to begin with.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I've been racist and I've offended my co-host.
Right. It's okay. Bruce likes you.
Thanks, Bruce.
Bruce is still
Bruce is like, I think they look Indian too, dude.
Yeah. I got a bunch of thoughts.
Bruce is like, the moment you leave, this guy's gonna put titty tassels on me. I ain't even got titties.
I take off. He does have titties. But dogs have titties.
Dogs have titties. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I shave him and
Could you milk me, Greg?
I shave his thing and Oh, is that a Succession reference?
No, that was a reference to. You never get my references.
I mean, I don't.
We're truly the odd couple.
Yeah.
No, that's from fucking Meet the Parents. Robert De Niro.
Yeah, Robert De Niro. Yes.
Ben Stiller.
Yes.
Did that make it to Flushing? That movie.
It did. It made it to Flushing.
It made it to Flushing.
Yeah. I was I was gonna say no because Succession ended
Yeah, last night
last
was
night.
the.
You didn't watch the show.
I haven't watched it at all.
Yeah.
I was gonna start watching it.
Yeah.
And then I heard from somebody online, one random person on a comment wherever the fuck I was said like, well, it's pretty much the same thing over and over and over for like 5 seasons where it's like, when is this gonna happen? Like they keep teasing this thing that's gonna happen.
Yes.
And it never fucking happens.
Yes.
And then my dad told me to try to watch it and too much cussing.
Yeah. There's a lot of cursing.
Too much. He said, why do they have to talk like that?
Yes.
And then he said he couldn't finish it.
I'm gonna be honest. Your dad's right, and that's an
They do? There's too much
a
cussing?
lot of cursing, but also nothing really happens.
Nothing happens.
No, nothing really happens.
So should I not watch it?
I'm gonna be honest. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a solid no in
All
terms
right.
of watching it. I will say this: the show that you should watch, Barry. That also ended too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the same night?
Same night. Yeah.
I guess I've been thinking about doing Barry again.
I'm gonna say this about Barry: it's one of the best written shows I've seen.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you read my spec script for The Simpsons? Because I think you might have a new number one if you do.
I'm really excited to read it.
Best written. Wait, does it have to be a shot show? Like a show that's actually been made?
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Then I'm out. Then I'm out.
I want you to read my script, Larry.
Larry. I got a stack of Larrys at home.
Yeah. That's just a list of fail. That's so funny to call something like a failure to be like a Larry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a Larry.
I got a Larry at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
A few Larrys.
both shows ended. Barry's series finale was great. Yo, both shows 4 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Short.
Get in, get out.
Sweet.
Get in, get out.
Like that's how the British do it.
Yeah,
The British normally start with an end in mind.
Dude, they usually do 2 seasons.
I don't know if there's a standard per se.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a standard,
but they go
keep
in with like this isn't gonna just
4 to them is long.
Yeah. They're like anti The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead was just like, how many times can we? Speaking of the same shit over and over and over.
Yes.
From the writers of The Walking Dead
But
and Succession.
The thing is, at least Succession, the scenes, like the interaction between the characters, were so well written.
Yeah.
That's what made it so. Like, even though the overall story, nothing really happens in the end of the day.
Right.
It's like fine, but not like enough to warrant the 4 seasons. But the relationships amongst the characters are like really stuff.
Yeah, it seems like it's one of those shows that you don't necessarily watch it for the plot. You watch
No.
it because the dialogue's great,
Yes.
the characters are fun.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
100%.
Unlike my spec script,
Yeah.
total plot.
Total.
Plot fucking. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
So Larry
Big old Larry.
opens on Larry,
Yeah,
white guy,
yeah.
assassin.
Of
Does
course.
this sound familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
did you do anything for Memorial Day weekend?
I went to a picnic with some friends. They were having a little meetup in Long Island City.
Yeah.
As soon as I walked up to the group, I set my timer for 1 hour.
Okay.
And I said, I'm only spending an hour here.
Wow.
And then I'm out. Yeah.
And you went of your own free will. It's not like you owed anybody money or something, right? You lost the bet.
Showed up.
Yeah.
Set the timer. They're like, hey, how's it going? And they're trying to talk to me, and I'm setting the timer for an hour.
Someone starts a long story with 3 minutes left. You're like, listen, you better truncate this because I'm out of here.
Yeah. I could not have been any happier.
Yeah?
I said, in and out. What do I got to do?
You probably spent as much time getting to the picnic and coming back.
Not even.
No?
Like 10 minutes to get there.
Oh, it was nearby.
Yeah, nearby.
Okay.
Yeah,
and you couldn't do an hour 15?
No, could not.
You could do an hour?
Actually, I left under the hour.
What is it? Is it the weather? Is it the people you were hanging out with?
It's nothing to do with the people. I like the
The
people.
fact that they were looking at you like a piece of shit because you didn't bring anything to the picnic, probably?
Wow, that's one hell of an assumption to make.
Did you bring
Yes.
any? What'd you bring?
Yes. I brought a bottle of Fiji water for myself.
I love you. That's a hell of an assumption. I walked in here. You offered me half a bottle of red Gatorade. When you had full bottles of orange Gatorade.
I know, they're good stuff.
I had to seek it out and be like, how about one of those unopened beverages?
Well, you're going to have to pay for that on the way out. No, so I...
You keep a little box by the door. I put $2 in every time I leave.
Yeah, so it's nothing to do with the people. It's just like, what am I going to do? I'm going to sit out here in the hot sun on the ground?
Well, that's the thing. You and I don't like being in the sun.
No.
We're indoor cats.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't we go to a arcade bar, guys?
Something.
We don't have to drink.
Yeah.
But it's AC in there. It's dark. We'll play video
Right.
games, drink seltzers.
Yeah.
No, we're going to put a charcuterie board out on the grass on a blanket.
Ants everywhere.
Good thing we're not good thing the city's not infested by lantern flies this time of year, right?
Yeah, right. Good thing the city don't got a rat problem.
Yeah.
It's just I'm just not.
And then there's the people. Don't get me started on them.
I was talking about the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Children running everywhere,
All
making
of it.
noise.
All of it. Oh. All of it's gross. I want nothing to do with it. Get me back indoors.
This city needs to burn. What?
I'm not. Let's not go there.
I don't like it's just hot in the summer in the city.
Yeah.
There's no spring. We had a great weekend for Memorial Day weekend weather-wise. I'll say that. It wasn't too hot.
Right.
It was a little warm, but it wasn't too hot.
Yeah.
But now I guarantee you it's just going to be crazy
Sticky and hot and gross.
Yeah.
And the city is a bit on fire. And there are people trying to save the city.
Yeah.
Outside of us. We're actually doing a good job, I think.
Are you talking about me and you?
Yeah, me and you.
Saving the city?
Saving the city.
Is that the goal of the pod?
I think it is.
I thought we were just going to sit back and comment.
I mean, we are, but I think we've got good takes.
Okay.
But there are other people running. Other people running for office.
Yeah?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I do say.
Who do you say?
I say this guy named Jonathan Rinaldi.
You love this. I read about this. You love this dude, don't you?
I
knew you were going to bring him up.
I know.
Kunal's got a new guy. He doesn't have to write it in any longer. He can actually hit the box.
This is the thing. I want to like this guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just a giant dirtbag, dude.
I don't know if he is a giant dirtbag.
He is, though. This guy's running for city council.
Who is he? Tell the people.
He's a Queens dude.
Yes.
You know? He's supposedly Jewish and Italian.
A direct quote from, I'm Jewish. I'm Italian.
Italian.
My wife's Haitian. I got a black kid. Yeah. I'm everything. Oh! I don't know if he added the O.
Yeah.
But he said that. I'm everything.
Also, I want to make it clear.
Not sounding like a supervillain at all.
Yeah. I want to make it clear. Also, bald head. And, yeah.
And facial hair. And Jewish. We said that already.
What I really thought was like insane to me is he did make it clear he wanted to say, I got an ex-Haitian wife.
Ex-Haitian,
yeah,
mind
very,
you.
very clear to make that. So it's just this guy is running for council, and he has over 24 children via sperm donation.
Yeah.
And
he did it over quarantine.
And he said, I'm doing this for the future of my kids.
In this article that I read specifically, I think it was the Post.
Yes.
As we all know, the Post is the hardest hitting newspaper in New York City.
Absolutely. It's the Times for the other side.
He was quoted as saying, my children, my children, my children, so many times.
Yeah.
Where I started to think to myself, like, when people donate sperm, are they like, I'm a father? Like, do they tell people I'm a father? And then it's like, oh, how many kids do you have? And they're like, 6. And it's like, where are they?
Yeah.
Your house is empty. It's like, oh, I don't know them.
Yeah.
But I'm a father still. Like, does that...
I'm going to tell you right now.
Is this checking out?
I would believe a person saying I'm a dad to a dog than I would this man.
Well, you would say that because you and your
not because of Bruce. In all seriousness, even before I had a dog, I'd be like, compared to a sperm donor,
Well, there's certainly more responsibility involved in.
This man is mentally ill, dude.
Yeah. Or a super genius.
Yeah,
one
dude.
or the other.
No. He's not Lex Luthor.
I
dude.
think it sounds like a guy who was hard up for money during quarantine and started selling his sperm to these sperm banks.
You do not
probably paying for a divorce to a greedy Haitian woman.
You ready for this?
Uh-huh.
He did it for free.
He didn't even collect.
No,
It's only like $40 a pop, I think, but he didn't collect.
he didn't collect. He was giving unvaccinated sperm to people that wanted it.
Oh, because unvaccinated.
Yeah. But it's like this man is allowed to run for council.
I mean, anyone's allowed to run.
I get it, but I mean, this guy is like
that's the problem with democracy.
He looks like a villain too, and he goes, "I want to protect the future of my kids." All your kids are gonna be bald, dude.
He keeps. That's a low shot. That's a cheap shot. Come on.
I don't care.
Yeah, he kept talking about the future of his kids. His kids is like, you're not even. First of all, he has 3 kids with the Haitian ex-wife.
And how are you?
What about those kids?
How are you going to talk about the future of the kids? You're not even spending the present with your children.
Yeah.
Forget even.
You're too busy running for council.
Yeah, forget
on the sperm
future.
ticket.
Yeah, all right, and touting and like pretty much going, I've got black children.
I know.
That's the other thing too.
And he's like, I got an ex-Haitian wife, I got a black kid,
Yeah.
and then you got to do that thing where you're like, oh yeah, Haitians are black, I guess, right?
Yeah, but it's such.
Are all our Haitian listeners like, of course we're black? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I consider
trying
you guys,
to keep up.
I'm consider you guys French. To be
I
honest,
always thought Spanish. I'm sorry. I don't know.
That's fine. They're more
Afro-Latino.
They're more
perhaps?
French. To be honest,
Now that you say that, this sounds right.
Haitians love Celine Dion.
And people say this isn't an educational podcast. Are you really? Where'd you get that from?
Here, Haitians love Celine
What's
Dion.
a Haitian accent sound like? Is it kind of French and kind of black?
Hello, my friend.
I don't know. It is something like that.
I don't.
In Asia,
It's kind of what?
it's kind of yelly, right?
Yeah, it's kind of. I don't know. It's venturing towards Asian.
That's where the earthquake was, right?
It was.
All right, I'm allowed to make these jokes because I donated $100.
Did you?
At the time, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bring it up every chance I get.
Yeah,
Anytime I talk to a Haitian, I go, "You're welcome."
Oui. For your earthquake. Oh.
Haitians. You don't often hear about them, I feel
No.
like. Keep a low profile.
They do. And they.
Until you marry one.
Yes.
Then they're all up in your business like, why are you jerking off for no money at these clinics every week?
Why are you having sex with these women? Because he said he would have sex with these women who wanted sperm. And he said, like fish, it's better fresh than frozen.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah.
I guess I missed the best parts of the article.
Dude. Yeah.
Like fish?
Yes.
Better fresh than frozen?
Yes.
I mean,
This is a man running for council.
first of all, I appreciate his standards on food etiquette.
I do.
Food storage
That one
etiquette.
part. That one part I do like.
Frozen will do in a pinch,
You will.
but fresh.
Fresh
If
is
given the option.
It's better.
No one's choosing, unless you're about to partake in a long car ride.
Yeah. Yes.
Then you're like, give me the frozen.
Yes,
By the time
yes,
I get
yes.
to my destination, it'll be
Should be
defrosted.
fine, yeah. But
Oh my
this is
God.
insane.
This is one of those guys where you try to get him in a conversation,
Yeah.
and he's just
Oh yeah.
ducking and
But
dodging,
this
weaving
is-
and
but
wobbling.
This is the kind of guy that feels he should run for council,
Yeah.
right? So what does this say about the people that have run, that have been elected? They're all
Low sperm counts.
no.
They only got like 3 to 4 kids.
children in the single digits.
Yeah,
Pathetic.
pussies. Yeah, we're pathetic. These aren't virile men. Virile?
Virile.
Not viral. Virile, right?
Yeah, virile men.
Virile. That's a word, right? Virile?
Virile.
What was the word you got me on last week?
I have no
You
idea.
made me feel like a real piece of shit. You remember when you called me muffin top?
Yeah.
When you called me fat fatty to my face?
Triple X-Men?
You're so much better now than you were during the 5 days. If you had said that during the 5 days,
Yeah.
I still wouldn't have worn it any longer.
No.
But I might have forgotten about it by
Yeah,
now.
I mean, I would hope that I'd gotten better at this than 13 years ago.
Triple X-Men.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I like it. I like it. Real good.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, this guy, absolute lunatic. I mean,
So wait a minute. Hold on. You just said he would have sex with these women. I thought he was doing sperm donations.
no, dude.
So this dude is a genius.
No.
He's like, I'm not vaccinated. I got Jewish, Italian sperm.
I'm everything.
Let me knock you up.
Yes.
Where did he post this on Craigslist?
I have no idea.
How do you even do this?
I don't
Is
even
this
know.
a Facebook group?
I don't even know. I'm sure there are Facebook groups that you can find.
Hose for Rinaldi? You know what I mean?
Paid for by Hose for Ronaldo.
Paid for by Hose for
That's
Rinaldi.
the commercial. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. When I was looking for sperm, Jonathan was there.
Yeah.
When an adoption clinic turned me down because I burned down my ex-husband's house, Jonathan was there.
Rinaldi was there.
Yeah.
You know he's Jewish and Italian? You know he's got a black kid?
Yeah.
That's how every commercial ends? You know he's got a black kid, right?
You know he's got a black kid.
Hose for Rinaldi.
Hose for-
Paid for by Hose for Rinaldi.
Dots for Rinaldi.
That's for Rinaldi. Yeah. Oh, my God. I can't believe. So he never donated? He fucked all these women?
I mean, I believe all these women.
I wonder if he did it real clinically or if he was just like, I mean, we're going to.
He
Might as well enjoy it.
He makes them wear
Glass
the
of
gown.
wine, you know?
He makes them wear the gown.
What gown?
You know, like when
The
you go
hospital
to
gown?
the hospital gown.
I
So
thought you meant like the
like so
Orthodox Jewish gown.
the sheet.
The sheet.
Yeah.
The
No,
hole
I'm
in the
saying he
sheet.
makes them wear the hospital gown because the back is open.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Rinaldi.
Hose for Ronaldo.
Hose for Rinaldi.
Yeah.
I mean, what if he's a great politician, though?
There's no way.
I don't think any of this
Anybody
stuff.
You said it right, man. Anyone who says I'm doing this for my kids' future,
That many times?
that many times, that to me is a clear red flag. Listen, you want to do things for your kids, it's usually the near future because you can benefit from it in terms of enjoying it. Anybody who goes, I'm doing this for my kids, it's all for my kids, this is for my kids, I'm running for city council.
Yeah.
No, it's not for your kids. It's for you.
That's always a trope. Usually when that trope is used in movies or television, too, it's because that person is not doing it for their kids. They're doing it for themselves.
Yeah.
A la Walter White.
Yeah.
A la I Bet Succession.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that
yeah.
a big thing? I do everything I do for my kid.
Yeah.
Anytime a politician's in trouble,
Yeah.
everything I do is for my family.
Yeah, this is always for my family.
I'll say it right now. Everything I do is for me, bro.
Yeah,
I'm very narcissistic.
Straight the hell up.
People be like, oh, Dennis is a nice guy. Dennis is generous.
Yeah.
It's all for me.
Yeah.
One way or another, it's all coming back to me.
It's for me and St. Peter, you mother.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, you're going to heaven.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not doing anything worth going to hell for, but
Yeah.
I'm certainly doing things only in the favor of Dennis Rooney.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
We're
man.
all inherently selfish, and that's okay. So talk about
That's not true. It's not true. I'll give you.
Well,
I did something. Actually, no, this was for me. It wound up being for me.
okay.
I got a small thing I want to share with you that happened this week.
Mm.
I was out early running errands. It's like 9:30 in the morning, 10,
Okay.
and I'm driving
Saturday,
past
Sunday, what are we, Friday?
Friday,
Okay.
and I'm driving past this. It's near an elementary school. It's like 2 blocks from an elementary school,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of traffic,
Right.
and all the kids are. It looks like they're on one of these walking field trips where it's like wherever they're going is close enough that they're all just walking single file,
Sure.
right?
Right.
But dozens of these kids. There's
what you screaming out the window?
I'm at a red light. I'm at a red light looking at this line of kids thinking about when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't believe none of these kids are like hurling insults at cars and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And part of me
Absolutely.
is like, I should yell at these kids.
I'd be crossing the street flipping the bird.
I should at least be flipping these 12-year-olds off as I
Yeah.
drive by,
Yeah.
right?
100%.
Something.
Something.
Give me a story. I get
Yeah.
a chuckle. Nobody gets
Yeah,
hurt.
of
They
course.
get a story. They get all riled up. Ah, fuck you too, old man. You know?
Yeah, they're
I'm
calling.
not old assholes.
You'll get there.
I'm crying a block later. I'm like, why did I do that?
Time is linear.
I'll never be that happy again.
Yeah.
No, at first I did. I honestly did for a
You look into the driver's side on the floor of the driver's side seat, and there's that crumpled X-Men jacket.
just whip it out the window. Oh my God. What a metaphor for youth gone by.
Yeah.
Than me whipping an ill-fitting X-Men zip up
Yeah.
out the window.
Right.
And then immediately calling you and saying, it's done.
And I hang up.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't need
and
to-
I'm wearing an X-Men coat as well. Only I can wear one.
Muffin top out. As I'm sitting at this red light, I really do have a good 30 seconds where I was like, I should yell something at these kids. Not something mean, but that's the thing. Not something
Yes.
mean. Just something weird.
Dude, I get it.
Something
I
kooky.
get it. I get it.
One of my favorite memories of being, and I was in high school at this point. I was out, we were like walking during 8th period or
You
something.
used to have a bit about this.
No,
Okay,
not about this, but clearly there's been yelling out of a car or being yelled at from a car.
Something so like since we didn't have cars, we would.
It's a suburban thing.
It is a suburban thing.
It's a suburban thing.
But when you don't have cars and you live in a city, ours would be going on the roof, yelling shit, and ducking down.
Yeah.
That's our version.
And even if they look at you, it's like, they ain't coming up here. They got something to do. They're on their way
They're going to go 6 flights?
Yeah, right. They can go 6 flights, and we're in a different stairwell.
Yeah, well, they got to get through the entry door, too.
But any one of your friends meeting you on that roof, they burst open the door like, oh, thank God, it's just Phil. Oh, my God.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of my favorite memories from high school, I'm walking either one of my free periods or just cutting class with a friend. And when you're in high school like that and you cut class, you're so dumb. You like cut class, smoke, and it's like, well, let's wait around the high school for our friends to get out. And it's like, why didn't you just go back to class for fucking 42 minutes?
Right.
But we're walking along stoned, and my art teacher drives, but me and my buddy are in mid conversation, and then we notice this car slowly roll by, like 10 miles an hour, with the windows down, completely down. And my art teacher, Mr. B, shout out, dude, shout out Mr. B, he's the fucking man. He's in his car, just driving straight past us, knowing that it's us, and he just does this. And like holds it for the 15 seconds it takes to pass us. Just screaming his head and shaking his head wildly. And me and my boy lose it. We just like almost fall to the ground laughing.
Yeah, dude.
So in the spirit of Mr. B, I'm like, I need to yell something.
Yo, man, when you think about your teachers as a child, these people are in their 30s, dude.
He was probably my age right now.
Yeah.
And he probably pulled up next to us thinking, I should yell at these kids.
Yes.
But then he did something a little better.
Yeah.
If he honestly, if he yelled something awful to us, that would have been a great story too. Holy shit, Mr. B.
But this is the thing he can get away with. Because he's smart enough to go, I can yell this, and I'm not going to get in trouble for this.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like the art teacher at any school gets a lot of leeway.
They do, but
they could do, you can't fuck a student. Yeah. But if you got caught,
no one's going to be like, oh, what'd you do? Oh, I just made a funny face while driving.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Who cares?
I just found out some horrible news, and I was dealing with it how I deal with it.
Right.
They happen to be next to me. Not my fault.
Yeah. Right. They shouldn't have been cutting class.
So I'm trying to think of something funny to yell at these kids, something that I'm going to appreciate, something they'll appreciate. Even, something the teachers will be like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, right.
That's, I think, not to get corny for a second, but my favorite comedy, as you know, if I can get people who hate each other or don't feel the same way to all have the same thing, that's a fucking win.
Right.
And I couldn't come up with it.
Good comedy rides that line.
Yes, good comedy, I think, rides that line. But I'm at a red light.
Yeah.
I got 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And for my, in those 30
seconds.
crazy?
I think that if you were driving 10 miles an hour, you would have probably come up with something better than you were if that red light was there.
Because there's a timer on it. I wasn't in a flow state.
Yeah.
If I was going 10 miles an hour, I would have just chucked out that styrofoam coffee holder at one of them, bonked him in the head. Nobody gets hurt. I get a laugh. They got a great story. You know what I mean?
Everything's great.
Mom, Tyler got hit in the head by a somebody threw something at a moving car. So they give me a layup, luckily. But I was so happy to see this.
Oh, dude, I was out on this story and then I came back in.
Oh, it's not crazy exciting. But what do you mean you were out on this story?
Because you said you had nothing. So
Oh no, I didn't just drive.
Yeah,
no.
I thought you had nothing.
No, I got to smile. But here's what it is.
Yeah.
I then noticed that 7 or 8 of the kids are doing this to cars as they pass by.
Sure.
Giving the 18-wheeler honk. And I'm sitting at this red light and I'm like, none of these people are going to honk?
Yeah.
There's 20, 30 cars within the vicinity of these kids.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to... I'm going to fucking honk the shit out of it. Once that light turned green, I waited for the first car to get a little distance because I didn't want them to be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Yeah. And I just gave enough where they knew. And I swear to God, it started with 12 of those kids jumping up and down. The whole, everyone was like, yeah, fuck yeah, that guy's crazy. Yeah, dude. And then I got the arm out the window and just gave him the hell yeah. And I sped off. And the small things that'll make you happy. I swear to God, my day was made so much better by that. I don't know about you, but I'm so woeful in the mornings. Even if I'm not working, even if I got a good day ahead of me, when I wake up, even if I'm not drinking, I'm not talking about anything bad like that. I just mean I wake up and I'm like, what is life? What is life?
That's a deeper situation.
How?
That's a deeper circumstance, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't wake up woeful.
I wake up woeful. I wake up like, why did I even have to wake up?
No, that's really. I mean, this
murky, syrupy sleep.
This story went down real sad.
Murky, syrupy sleep is such a delight when sunlight brings you sadness.
It is honey, but bitter.
But yeah, apparently I just need to find kids and honk at them, and I'll be a happier guy in general.
You're just standing outside of a park.
Nobody's excited.
Yeah.
Like, will you please stop?
Officers, it was a black Honda.
Honda CRV. I'm out there.
Yeah, I know. I got it. I didn't want to give away your car's make and model out here. You know.
License plate KDC. I forget what the rest of it is.
Yeah, all right. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed that, please rate and or subscribe. And if you can, please join the Patreon. We've got a starting tier at $5. It's $1.25 a week. That kind of stuff makes a difference. So please join the Patreon. We got some really exceptional episodes on there.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. They continue on from these episodes. And if you can't join the Patreon, please be sure to check out our YouTube. We've got an amazing collection of episodes there. Anyone in particular that stands out to you?
Yes. Subscribe to the YouTube. We want to get those numbers up. And just because we were talking about family a little bit today, I was about mom sniping. This ain't your mama's llama.
Yeah.
All right? That's episode 55. I got my hair down that episode.
Yeah.
So take it easy on me, all right?
Yeah,
I know my hair is a big...
that's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one, though. So check that out.
All right.
And plugs, right?
What do you got going on?
Find me on Instagram, at dennisrooney7. Do you think it's unprofessional that I got the number at the end there?
I think it's fine.
We'll talk more about it.
We could discuss that off mic.
That's my only social media, so check me out there. This weekend I will be in Vermont at the Woolen Mill Comedy Club for 3 shows with my boy Mike Toohey, so check that out. I got some local New York gigs coming up in July, so give me a follow. I'll be posting about them.
I will be at Soul Joel's Comedy Club on June 16th, so be sure to check me out there. I've got all sorts of dates and shows at alldaykca.com. If not, sign up for the email list and you'll get notified. I got a bunch of shows coming up in the tri-state area, so if you do want to come out to a show, please sign the email list and you'll be notified. All right, and
Another lost angel, a city of rats.
We'll check you guys next week.
City of rats.